Welcome back, guys. What are we going to do in this episode? We're going to do three things. We're going to increase our well-being. I think we hit a max of like 25. We're going to try and get that up to 32. Oh, yeah. Shooting for the stars. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the production of Dynamite. Oh, yeah. And then the third thing we're going to do is we're going to radically change the water system, specifically the water system up here. How are we going to do that? By blowing shit up with the dynamite that we've got. This is going to be a fun episode, guys. Okay, let's get started, shall we? I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to let the beavers get on with whatever they're getting on with. Over here, we're going to be building in this area here and up on this top level. So I'm going to put this lumberjack on so that we can start clearing these trees. That's a good thing. Second thing, I'm going to go up to this dam that we built. I'm going to raise all of these now. Now, these are going to be at 2.5 always. So 2.5. And the same with this one. And the same with this one, 2.5. Boom. I'll probably only use these three to control the water. So that's fine. And then I'm going to go up here. Now, this is something that I meant to do in the last episode, and I just completely forgot to do it. When I was trying to fill the dam, I was wasting a lot of water that was going off the map because I didn't put a dam across here. What a bonehead. So let's just throw in... Yeah, we'll just throw in a set of levees across there. And we'll put in a path going just like round the corner. That's fine. That'll do. And, oh, and good Lord, they get onto it straight away. Good job. They can do that in the background. I'm not going to set that as a high priority job. What are we going to do next? Okay, next. There's going to be kind of a fourth and very low priority thing that I'm going to do, as well as the other three major things, which is the dynamite and the blowing stuff up and the getting our well-being up to 32, which is that's going to be fun. Is going to be tidying up the village and trying to make this look nice. Because we want it to look nice. Well, I want it to look nice. I'm sure you want it to look nice as well. So let's get started. We're going to demolish these two buildings. These two scientists. Boom. Okay, now, that leaves us with 4 scientists. Let's have a little bit of a recap of where we are before we dive into this. We've got plenty of water. We've got tons of wood. We've got loads of food. And we've got over 6k of science. So that's awesome. Right, so we're not going to have any problems unlocking any of the things that we need. Okay, let's go over here. We're going to start off with planks because I'm going to need an absolute ton of planks. So how are we going to do that? Right, the whole process up here, everything that we're making up here, is going to start with wood. So I'm going to throw in a large pile. Let's flip you around. I'm going to throw a large pile in there. And then we're going to need access to this top level. So I'm going to put some stairs up there. Why do you need access to this top level, Sky? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Because we're going to be putting in some power. Oh, yeah. What power are you going to use, Sky? Well, we're going to use these little windmills, which are awesome. They produce 200 horsepower. And that's going to be great to get us started. Why are you using little windmills, Sky? For goodness sake, they're full of questions today, they are. Well, the reason I'm using these is because they only use logs and planks to make, which makes them pretty darn good. I kind of want to go up to there. So, let's see how this works out. So, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think I might go from this end because I kind of like that in there. So let's try it this way. There, that looks better. There. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it there because yeah, I want space to get round there, I guess. So we'll throw 6 in for now. We can extend this all the way along here, like as much as we want. So power, not going to be too much of an issue. Next, we want to throw in a couple of plank factories to get started. Now, I'm going to put these on top of medium warehouses. What are you going to do? Oh, don't start with the questions again. For heaven's sake, let me get on with it. I'm putting these in so that I can put the lumber mills. Yeah, lumber mills. I'm going to put the lumber mills on top. Now, the reason I'm doing that is so that I can hook the power directly in rather than having to drop the power down and having to mess around. So that one's going to go there. And then this one, I'm going to flip around and it's going to go there. Now, that means the door on this side is overhanging. So we're going to have to put in a platform there. We need wood, or specifically logs. So I'm going to set this to obtain so that we dump loads of logs into here so that we've got a good log supply to start us off. Then we'll have this going down. You know what? We'll have that going down here. We've got the stairs there. That leaves us room for like a little storage or something, which would be, I'm sure will come in useful. Then we'll run the path round there, and then this path can go into there. Excellent. Okay. Now, when they create stuff in the lumber mill, we need to, specifically the planks, we need to put that somewhere. So we're going to put in a couple of medium piles. No, large piles. Sorry, large piles we're going to put in. But in order to get these in, and in actual fact, I'm gonna have to change that because that's not going to fit. Yeah, if I flip this around, we could put one there, but that one's not going to work. No, it's not going to work. So we're going to have to do that a different way. Get rid of those for me. Oh, it's boom! The boys are really on the job today. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I remember. We're throwing in a couple of platforms there, and then we can get a large pile and throw that in there. Boom. Okay. Oh, they were having a good old sing-song by the campfire then. We'll have to look out for that. Okay. Now that we've got that set up, let's think about hooking up the power, shall we? I think we probably should. We're going to need a path going up here and along there and along there. That means we can get into there. We need a path there and there so we can get into there. Excellent. All right, power. Shut up, Sky. Build something. All right, all right, all right. God, you guys are so demanding today. What's got into you lot? We will hook that up to there. You know what? I'm gonna do my corners first. I always find that my corners are the things that give me headaches. So that, flip it around, that, then a straight bit into there. That's fine. Straight bit. Then we want a corner there. Straight bit. Corner there. And then we need another one to bring it out and another one in there. That's all my corners, I think. Now, haha, I need to remember that I need to hook this in here somehow. So let's hook that up like that. Maybe we put the hook up there. I want to hook it up there. Yeah, it's probably the easiest place. Yeah, in which case we put a straight one there, and then we're going to need a three-way. Yay, it's the first three-way of the series. Woohoo! And there was much rejoicing. Boom, get in there. Get it. Yeah, dip your bread. Okay, as soon as these bits of power get connected, we're going to have power. These are going to be operational, I think. They should be. Now, why do we have no water? Well, because we've run out of water. Oh, no, they're all going to die. No, they're not. Let's open this up. We've only got 0.7 of a day till the water starts. That's the wrong way. That's the way I want it. There we go. Why isn't the water flowing? Because there's so little water here that there's none to run down into there. Oh my, well, it's a good job. Like, this must have happened a little while ago. The time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? And you're not paying attention. Well, we should get some water very, very quickly. Fortunately, I was going to say, fortunately, we should be okay because we've got loads of food, but we don't actually have a lot of water. So I hope they can hang on till the morning and wait for this water to come down. Good Lord. We've got to wait for this to fill up and then flow down here and then flow down here. Good grief. This is why I need more reservoirs. But you would have thought we would have got a little bit of water out of here. But no. No. No such luck. Oh, good grief. Has anybody died? No, nobody's died of thirst yet. Is this filling? Oh, here we go. Here comes the water. Oh, good grief. That was a close run thing. Imagine if we'd had another couple of days to go. That would have been disaster. Water comes down. Go. When you're waiting for the water, this is so painfully slow. And it's reached the pumps. Get pumping, guys. And they're like, no, we're not going to do any pumping because it's too late. Well, yes, you are, because I'm going to crank it up to 24-hour working. Get on those pumps, boys. Everybody's thirsty and needs a drink. Good heavens. Why are they going to bed? It's 24 hours. Why are you going to bed? Get to work. But just slackers they are. Right. Are we getting some water? Looks like we're getting some water going. Come on. Come on. Pump away. Is it? Yeah. Nobody's died of thirst. So I think we're okay. Let's drop that down now back to 16 hours. It should be fine. They're already planting up and it won't impact us, he said in a very, very hopeful manner. Okay. We just need to get that built. And of course, I can't build it because I built that and it's in the way. You lemon. Get rid of that. Prioritize this. Boom. And then we want power and we want a straight power shaft. So the first two episodes were relatively competent. I guess things are now back to normal. Normal service has been resumed. Come on, guys, get up here and do this. We got any water in the barrels? No, everybody's still thirsty. Good grief. All this water's going fairly soon, so I'm not too worried about it. It'll be fine. Right, we've got that done. Get this built. Let's prioritize that. And then... Come on, somebody build it. There we go. And now we've actually got power and we're actually producing planks. Hooray. Now, with that done, we can get rid of this little arrangement. So let's go demolish buildings. Let's get rid of those two. Boom. That frees up. Well, I was going to say, it doesn't free somebody up, but it means that instead of having two guys to run one factory, we've now got two guys running two factories. Hooray. Although they won't be running all the time because the wind doesn't blow all the time. Okay, should we get rid of this stuff? Yes. Yes, boom. There we go. Now all of that stuff will get picked up and thrown up here. Whew, man. Right, well, we've averted a disaster and we've doubled our plank production. That's a pretty good start. What are we going to do next? Well, I think next it's going to be gears. Yes, gears. So we need to unlock the gear workshop. Yes. Oh, and I've just spotted over there. I missed a power connection. Let's get that put in. Flip you around. Boom. In that goes. Right. Let's get back to what was I doing? Gears. Gear workshop. Now this is the same shape and size as these, so I think we can do the same thing again. Let's do what do I want? Storage, and I want a couple of medium warehouses. Now I'm thinking of leaving a gap because there's always something that I forget, and that kind of works quite well there. Actually, yeah. This is gonna. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out. So what did I want? Oh yeah, I remember. Gear workshop. So if we have a gear workshop, let's say there. And then we flip this around and we have this here. Now, this is an easy one. These are going to store gears. Makes sense, doesn't it? Gears there and gears there. Right, how are we going to get into these is going to be the question. And we've got the same issue as this one. So I think we'll probably use the same... no, actually, we can't use the same solution because we would need 1, 2, 3 spaces. And we've only got 2. Oh, awesome. I love it. Right, well, in that case, we'll do this. We'll have stairs there. Yeah, we'll have stairs there, and we'll have a couple of platforms like that. So he can get up and down there nice and quickly. On this side, I think we'll do essentially the same thing. We've got like 600 power, which would be enough to run these. These are 50 each, so that's like 100. These are, what, 80? 100. So if we assume these produce, they can produce 200 power. like on average, we'll get about 100 out of them. So that's like 600 power. So this is 300. So we've still got loads. But we're going to need more in the future. So let's just crank up a few more of these windmills. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's throw in another 6. All right. And I tell you what, I'm liking the aesthetic of this because in the last series, a lot of what I designed and built was very regular, and I like the fact that this is kind of irregular and a bit of a mess, and you got roads going like zigzagging all over the place and stairs going up and down and all this kind of stuff. I like it. I think we'll do more of that in this series. Okay, so I need some power going into those. We've got the storage. Oh, you know what? That's pretty good. Let me get these hooked up. We'll start producing some gears, and then we'll put in the paper mill. Okay, well, we're almost done. We've just got a couple of bits to finish, but we are producing gears. Woohoo! That is great news. Okay, now we get to the more difficult stuff. I've just been trying to figure out how I'm going to lay out the paper and dynamite factories. And this is a little bit more complex. Okay, let's take a look at the paper mill. The paper mill's like that. So I'm guessing I'm going to have something like, yeah, medium warehouse. And then not power, wood and the paper mill. It's like half my brain is still thinking about, well, how are you going to lay it out? I don't know is the answer. That's not going to work like that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is set them back. You know what? That could really work. Let's try that. Let's demolish this path here. There we go. Boom. Done. Am I going to leave? No, let's get rid of that. So what would happen if I put my paper mills like there and... Well, I guess I'd want the other one there, wouldn't I? Yeah, I guess. It's going to make the walk to deposit the stuff a little bit longer, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So this is going to be paper. This is going to be paper. There it is. Okay. So now we just need to like get to this. So we want stairs. So we'll have stairs going up. Now, do I want that to come out? I probably do, don't I? Yeah. So... Well, do I... Well, in that case, yeah, okay. If I have the stairs there, and the stairs... We want the same on the other side, don't we? So, stairs there. Although, I could put this... See, on this side, it probably makes sense to have the stairs there. So, do I have the stairs there? Yeah, I guess. Let's get rid of that. So, platforms going in there and there. Platform goes in there. Yeah, you know what? I like this kind of stepped and irregular look to this. It's nice to do something that isn't, like, always totally symmetrical and organised and efficient. as if my stuff's ever efficient. There we go. Right, so we'd want that hooked up to that. This would be hooked up to that. And I like the fact that we've got some spaces around the place. Although I'm sure I'll find a way to fill them in. So these are consuming logs. So we'll throw this in logs and we'll say acquire logs. So that's good. I'm going to need some medium warehouses to store the dynamite. So I guess we will do it, what, there and there? And then we want Dynamite Factory. Dynamite Factory, which I've already unlocked. The Explosives Factory. Do I have it there? Yeah, I guess. So maybe I just put like, boom, boom. Have 2 Dynamite Factories. Like that. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if nothing else, it kind of looks interesting. So it's got that going for it. That path can go to there and then doesn't necessarily need to go any further. The question is, how do they get up and down to these? And see, I'm looking at this and thinking, yeah, this guy can go down there. That's fine. But this guy's also got to go down there, which is not as good. But it's fine. It's good enough, I guess. So we'll have stairs going down. there, but then... How do I do this? How do I do this? I don't really want, like, two lots of paths next to each other. So I guess it's just going to have to go like that. This is a little bit of a mess, but you know what? Yeah, what the hell? It's fine. So let it go. We're going to do what? We're going to be storing in here the finished dynamite. Where's dynamite? There it is. And here is going to be the same. Dynamite. Boom. All right, cool. So I guess we will extend our windmill chain a little bit. In fact, if we just go to there. Yeah. If I put in a three-way right there, and then we have this going across there, and then I can just run this straight down into there when they finish building the three-way and the windmill, which shouldn't take them very long, I wouldn't think. And I love that we've got wood, and our haulers are shipping everything around efficiently, and we're out of water again, and we're out of water here. Now we do have a little bit of water up here, thank goodness. So I really have got to pay like a lot more attention during the droughts. Okay, well, thank God that we've got this. Let's see if this works. So how much water is this going to give us? We've got to survive another 8.3 days. Let's turn that down. That water always is going to run out. Now, some of it is going to be taken up by this lake. I hope not too much of it. Although, looking at this lake, I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably going to consume a bit. And this is one of the reasons why I want to change the terrain here, like, quite dramatically. We're still pouring water down, which is coming down here. Thank goodness. Beavers are getting thirsty. But, yeah, we've got an appreciable amount of water. I tell you what, this reservoir's actually held a pretty decent amount of water. So that's very good. Okay. Water is still running down here. Filling this up. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, man. Oh, another crisis averted. They're already planting this. Unfortunately, we've got loads of food. Wood's looking good. We now have loads of water again, so it's all good. It's all good. Whew, I've got to pay more attention. Okay, what next? Well, in fact, it's just a case of letting them do this. I tell you what, while we're on the subject of water, let's sort out the water. What I want to do is come over here. I'm going to pause the game because I need to kind of figure this out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put some platforms in. So that would be a 2. I want to extend this out here. And what I'm thinking is I want 3 water pumps. So water pump. I want water pump there. But then I want a space. So that would go there. Then I'd want another space. And then that would go there. Did I do that right? Yeah. So space. That one would go there. Okay. Now, do I suppose I could... Oh, no, I can't. Well, I could put it there. Maybe I stagger them slightly. Yeah, go on. It'll save me a lot of stuff. I just need to be able to get down 2 tiles at any point. So, in that case, I was going to have them going like straight across, but I think maybe staggering them will look nicer. So, how did I want this? I wanted that to come out like that, didn't I? And then the water pump goes on there. Yeah. And then it's this one that's going to be more awkward, isn't it? Yeah. So what am I doing? I want platforms. So I need to come out to here. So is that going to be a triple? Yeah, that's going to be a triple. And then I like that, isn't it? Or does it need to come out one more? No, I think that's right. Is that right? I don't know. You tell me. No, that's right. Okay, boom, and that'll go in there. Okay, right, so I'm going to put the water tanks and paths and stuff in, let that get built, let this get built, and then I guess we'll stock it with some dynamite, and then we can move on to the next phase of the plan. Okay, I realised, you've probably been shouting, but I realised that the explosive factories need metal blocks, which are produced by the smelter. So that needs scrap metal. So what I've done, I've thrown the smelter in here, I've got a large pile here set to scrap metal, and I'm going to set that to obtain. And then if we go all the way over here, I've thrown in a couple of scavenger flags and a couple of small piles, and we're bringing in scrap metal from the ruins. So, quick recovery. It shouldn't take, I wouldn't have thought, that long to get this going. Let's see. Yeah, we need, 17 more scrap metal. I'm thinking the haulers will bring that up pretty quickly. I've actually turned off the gear manufacturers because we've produced all the gears that we need right now. So, yeah, we're just focused on, we're still producing planks, and we've got a nice head start on the paper. Look at this. We now have, I mean, this is almost full. This is 3/4 full. So we're going to have a nice stock of paper ready for when we get these explosive factories going. All we need is the metal blocks. It's just a case of, oh, and there it is, done. Woohoo! Awesome. So what do we need? We need logs. We've got those relatively close by, and it only uses like 0.2 of a log for each craft, which takes 4 hours. So going over here to get logs, really not a problem for the smelter. And yeah, it's just going to turn those blocks out. We do need some power to it, which of course it hasn't got, because I was thinking it's going to be connected through there. But yeah, boom, in it goes. Right, so that shouldn't take them very long at all. You going to get it done? No, next guy should get that built. Oh, it is built. There you go, it's done. So why? Oh, now we have power. Hooray! Are we going to see our first metal block produced? No, because it's nighttime. How do they do it? It's like, as soon as I want to see something, boom, they go to sleep. We've got some things. Oh, I haven't. They've built all this. I've just got to get the pumps built now. What do I want? I want water, and pump, and pump. Okay, and then we set this to store water, and store water, and store water. Okay, well, that one's already built. Those will get built in no time at all. So we can actually rip these out now, which is awesome. You know what? I'm going to set... I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to set that to be emptied. Set that to be emptied. And that one. We'll rip out the pumps. So demolish buildings. That one goes. And those two go. Now, you may be like, well, so why have you done that? Right. This is a very small body of water, and this is why it keeps drying out. It's problematical. So I want to get into this deeper body of water so that we've got loads of water that we can consume for our drinking supply. And then this is just for irrigation, which is awesome. Oh, and the water has returned. Hooray. And there was considerable rejoicing. Now, I should put these back up again, shouldn't I? Yep, so that we can store some more water. No, it's not 3, it's 2.5. There we go. Okay, I really need to get on and do these other... You know what? Let's get this one done. Let's get this one done. What do I want? I want path to go... That's stairs. No! Try again. Path. 3rd time's a charm. And there we go. So now they can get to that, and in fact, look at that. Grabbing logs. And that shouldn't take them all that long, probably. So we'll have even more water. And this is already storing up. Awesome. And because we've got this water coming down here, we can let that happen. We don't have to depend on this as our water source. So that's really, really good. Okay, man. Good. It's a whole thing, isn't it? There's always something going on. Right, we are now producing metal blocks. So all we've got to do is wait for it to produce what? Is it 60? Yeah, 30 and 30. Then we'll be producing dynamite. We'll get a bit of a store of dynamite. And then hopefully we can blow some stuff up. Okay, just when I thought I was on top of things, the game throws me a curveball. We have an injured beaver. So we've reached the point in the game where we're going to start having injuries. Probably caused by all the factory work. So we're going to have to do something about that. We do have a bunch of dandelions over here. So let's yeah, okay. Let's deal with the long term first, and then the short term we can deal with over there. So we need to plant up some dandelions. We've got a gatherer here who's gathering the chestnuts. We can use him, and we've got a forester there. So I'm thinking we don't need like a whole ton of these dandelions. So how am I going to? You know what? Let's make a bit of space. So I'm going to get rid of that tree, and I'm going to have a storage there for the dandelions, and maybe we plant the dandelions up. Yeah, maybe we plant the dandelions up there, and maybe I don't want to lose too many chestnuts. Maybe just those. That's probably going to be enough. How long do they take to grow? They take 3 days to get the mature plant, and then every 3 days you get a dandelion. That should be enough, I would have thought. So let's let them get on with that. I'll prioritise getting those done. So prioritise that and prioritise those. Here they come. The guys are on the ball. Boom, 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 boom. We will set this. What do I want? Plant dandelions. There and there. Cool. They haven't removed that one because I didn't prioritise it. Let's try and do that now. There we go. And then I can put the storage in for the dandelions. No, storage. There it is. I find it eventually. So, which way around do I want this? Yeah, I want it around that way. So that goes in there. We set that for... Now, where's dandelions? I think that's dandelions. Yes, that's dandelions. Okay, so we've got the storage and we've got the plants growing. Good. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll set up a temporary gatherer. So what do I want? I want food, and that's an efficient farmhouse, you idiot. Try a gatherer flag. Okay. We'll throw a gatherer flag in there, and we'll set him to prioritise dandelions. We'll prioritise that and prioritise it as a workplace. The drought has just started. Now, let's go and have a look. We haven't got this completed, but this is ready to trap water, and we've actually got a whole bunch of water traps, so that's really good. Okay, we're looking good, and obviously we're taking our drinking water from here now, so this should last a lot longer, so I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good. Whew! Okay, all we need to do is get this injured beaver sorted out. So what I need to do now is figure out, let's go to well-being. I'm going to need a healer. He makes medicine from the dandelions. So we'll unlock the healer. I've got to figure out where to put this, and I'm thinking maybe we tuck him in somewhere around the back. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to pop the healer in there. We'll grab a path and hook him up. And then what we want are some medical beds. Now, where the hell are medical beds? It's not housing. It's under well-being, isn't it? Medical beds. Yeah. Medical bed. Yes, please. And we will throw in. What do you think? I mean, for now we could just throw in like a couple, and then if I need more, I'll add them in. Yeah, seems reasonable, doesn't it? We'll flip that around. So we'll put little storage there for dandelions, and we'll set this one to obtain goods. So the dandelions will get shipped into here. Awesome. So all we've got to do now is just get this stuff built. I guess I should set this up as a priority. So build all of that for me, will you? Right. We'll get this built and we'll see. How are we doing over here? We are, let's see. That one's not getting anything. Oh, we're at 23. We need 7 more metal blocks and we will be producing explosives. So that's going to happen pretty quickly. Everything else is looking okay. You know what I didn't do? I didn't reset this. Man. And I've realised something. I'm setting this at half height. What I really should do is close this and then put dams here. It would store more water in this area. So, you know what? I'm going to do that. Demolish the... no. Try that again. I want those 4. Demolish those and then put in landscaping. Dams. We'll put in 4 dams which should be, yeah, that should be enough to let the water through. And cover them up with a path. Path goes there. Okay, and we will make, yeah, we better make that a priority. Okay. Let's get all of that done, and then we'll see where we are. Okay, couple of things to show you. First of all, that has just got built. So we've got the 2 explosive factories. What I can do now, I'm actually going to shut one of them down and shut down that smelter. Let's see, we are at 30 beavers. We've got 3 vacancies. We've got 1 beaver incapacitated. Let's go and have a look at the hospital. And over here, look, we've got a full stack of dandelions. And our beaver is in here. What's wrong with him? Let me see. He's probably got a bandaged tail or something. Oh, no, he ran away. Okay, fine. Another beaver's injured. But he's in here and he's going to get treated. And so we're on top of that. That's good. Have we got loads of medicine? Yes. We got 39 out of 40 medicine. So, medical stuff taken care of. I wanted to show you the water. We've just started the wet season. And here comes the water. But look, I have not released any water out of our reservoir up here, and yet we've still got water in here, so that's awesome sauce. I've turned off stuff that we don't need. We've got like an absolute ton of paper, so I've turned off the paper factories. I've turned off the gear workshops because we don't need gears at the moment, and I've only got 1 of the lumber mills running because we've got tons and tons of planks at the moment. I've also turned off the scientists because we've now got like 9k of science. So I think we can live without that for a while. Oh, one thing I did realise, how many gears have we got actually in stock? We've got 24 and 5. You know what? I'm going to turn one of those on for a bit because we've been using these small water tanks, which are they're kind of pathetic. They only store like 30 water. What we could do is what do I want? I want storage. Storage. We could go to the medium tanks. We could, in fact, because we're producing gears now, in fact, we could go to the large tanks. But I think let's unlock the medium ones. So the medium ones, these store 300, so 10 times what these store. So I'm thinking maybe we throw a couple of those in. So we'll start off with that one. There we go. That's a better solution, I think. Alrighty, how are we doing on the dynamite front? The answer is, oh, look at this. We've got 52 in there. We've got 6 in there. Nice. In fact, I can look up here, can't I? 60. Total of 60 dynamite. We're going to need a lot more than that to do what I want to do. So let's let them just build up a nice stock of dynamite, and then we're going to have some fun. So that means that we're now ready to start blowing some shit up. But if you want to see that, you're going to have to come back for the next episode because this has taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. Wow. But you know what? We have made a ton of progress. We've got all the manufacturing stuff in. Oh, look, our water barrel's finished. Let's get that set up. Boom. And then I can do that. So I can set that one to be empty. In fact, I can set both of these to be emptied. We'll get that done. And then I can put in the new ones. We've got dandelions. We've got a healer. We've got medical beds. The other thing that I was going to do was increase the well-being, wasn't it? So I only done it like 1 out of the 3 things that I wanted to do in this episode. But because we've got an absolute ton of these planks, let's see. I've got 100 and 142. Yeah. I've got enough so that right at the beginning of the next episode, we can just explosively do that. So, you know what? Yeah, 1 out of 3, not great, but wow, lots to look forward in the lots to look forward to in the next episode. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this mayhem, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.